how's it going? Today I want to show you my awesome new Wix website. It's got everything I love all in one place.
Good insert time of day here. And then after that, you are pretty much done with the scenes area. This area is really for browser. Find your downloads area. You might have a similar thing you can just click on, or you can go into your file explorer and go to downloads. We're going to go ahead and click on that to launch our stuff. I'm already recording using OBS, so I get this nice message. You shouldn't get that. I'm just going to go ahead and click launch anyways. And it should be up here, and there it is. Okay, so we want to get off that window. So this is OBS. Now OBS is a free product. It is pretty intuitive, but it's also fairly resource intensive. So if you are recording a game that needs a lot of resources and your computer doesn't have enough resources to provide them to OBS and the game, you're going to get some lag. So if you're on an older computer, you can even get lag playing Minecraft. There are some settings later on that we can change that will go over, hopefully, how to tweak it to where you can use this product, since other ones use your scenes. So right now, continue. Okay, so this is OBS. This is your recording window. So right here is where you're gonna see what's being recorded. Down here, you have your scenes. So right now, if we want to do the crazy endless screens, this is my other scene that I'm currently recording this with. So that's why it's endless, and then this is what we're going to use for this tutorial. Now, you should start with something similarly named to Scene 1 when you first launch, and that should be all you see. If you want to rename it, you just right click on it and go to rename. So let's go ahead and just rename this to Understandables. And then after that, you are pretty much done with the scenes area. This area is really for if you're going to be recording a bunch of different games and you don't want to have to set it up every time. Or you can have like a live stream one along with a recording one. And that way, when you need different settings, you can just click between them instead of having to reset them up every time. So, sources. This is where we're going to go ahead and add our game. So to add your game, you're going to have to go ahead and launch your game. So for this example, we're going to be using Minecraft. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Minecraft. And Minecraft is coming up on a different monitor, of course. So we've got our Minecraft, and we're going to go ahead and hit play. Okay, so my version of Minecraft is currently modded, so this is going to take quite a bit of time to load, but we should be able to continue on with our tutorial even though it's loading. So I'm going to move it to a different monitor, and let's continue. So to add a new source, we're going to hit this add button down here, and we're going to go to game capture. Now if you're doing something other than a game, like you can pull in browser sources, or if you're playing, let's say, Roblox inside of a browser, I would probably do either display capture or window capture for that. But since we're playing a game that's actually installed on the computer, we're going to go ahead and go with game capture. I'm going to just name it Minecraft tutorial. Hopefully that hasn't been taken. Cool. Okay, so then we hit this window, which is properties for the source we just made. So this is where we're going to fill out what we want it to do. We're going to go ahead and click on mode, and we're going to select capture a specific window. This way we'll be able to select Minecraft as a window. So wherever it goes, whatever monitor it's on, even not full screen or full screen, it'll record. And then we're going to click on this one, this javaw.exe, Minecraft 1.7.10. And this right here, this checkbox, is kind of important if you're on a laptop. Previously, when you're on a laptop, you weren't able to use this game capture. It wouldn't work because most gaming laptops have 2 graphics cards in them. This should help you. Now, if you select that, that's going to tell it to check both graphics cards. It doesn't always work, so if you're on a laptop and this is not working, you can always go back to using just display capture or window capture to try to get your game in there. But I only have 1 graphics card, so I don't need to worry about that. But if you're on a laptop, again, just leave that checked, and it should work. Should. Should is the keyword. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue by clicking OK. And now we've got our game. So our game currently is not full screen. It's pretty tiny. So it will show up pretty tiny on here because this is set to our size of our display. So if I move Minecraft over to a different monitor and full screen it, it will go full screen in here. Now, to avoid this popping back and forth, you can right click on here, go to transform, and go to fit to screen. Now, stretch to screen is also an option. The only issue with that is it can stretch your video to make things look like stretched to make everybody look fat or something like that. So really what you want to do is fit to screen, even though you're going to have some black bars on the side if you're not full screen. So if you're like this, you're going to have some black bars, but if you go full screen, it should even out. And I mean, you'll still have some black bars. But here, I'll show you what I mean by stretch to screen. So if you go to transform, you go to stretch to screen, you see how it stretched up like that? You may or may not care about that. I typically like things to be true to what they are when I'm playing the game, so I prefer fit to screen and then put some like borders on here, advertisements or something, you know, make yourself some money. Anywho, to continue on, we have our game inside of OBS. So now we theoretically are ready to record. If Minecraft is not showing up here yet, again, go into your properties, maybe try the multi-adapter settings. If that's not working, you can display capture or window capture. Okay, so to record, we have this start recording button over here, but don't click it yet. Calm down. You want to go to settings first. So what we need to change is our output settings. So on our output settings for recording down here, we need to change our path to wherever you want this to output. So for me, I have a folder called Understandables on my C drive that all my videos output to. It keeps it nice and organized. If you want to place it somewhere else, just pick whatever folder you want it. I think it defaults to your videos folder under your user account, but it's okay. Wherever you want it, just make sure you know where your videos are going. Okay, so this is the part that's going to help a lot with if you are experiencing lag or weird issues with your recording quality. Now this is kind of the trade-off. You can record in a lower quality to get better performance, or record in a higher quality to get lower performance. So right here we've got high quality, medium file size, so that will be fairly lenient on your resources. So if you're getting lag and all that, try that. We got indistinguishable quality, which is kind of like your high quality HD recording, and then we've got lossless quality. Now this one is so crazy high def that it even throws a warning every time you click on it. This one I'm not sure we would use for gaming. I'm not really even sure what it would be used for, but for now, until you really know what you're doing, just go with either high or indistinguishable. And then you've got your recording format. Now this really depends on what editing software you're going to be using later. So for me, I usually default to MP4. Hello. 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 Hello.